get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube. What's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And as you see, Madden taketh away, and then Madden taketh away if. Yeah, say that 10 times in your head. But y'all know we like 3 days away, and so I was just thinking, man, it's like, what do we want from these new set of games? What are we looking for? Okay, so I'll give you my opinion. My opinion, most people want balance. They want a game that does the common sense, practical stuff well, like pursuit angles, catch attempts, whether they're successful or not, like for people like me, I want responsiveness. When I hit a button to do something, I want an attempt to be made to do what I'm asking it to do, whatever that may be at the time. And so it's like, sometimes we'll get to a spot and, we're practically standing on the spot. For some reason, we can't click to the guy. We do click to the guy, and he does nothing. He'll just kind of stand there and hang out, and then the guy will come make the catch or whatever will happen, And so, and then there are times, where we'll be out of position, and a guy will come flying in from across the field who probably had really nothing to do with the play at the time, but just happened to be standing close enough by, and he makes a great play. And so that's the balance of the game is something that I've learned over the years, and that, everybody has to learn, is that the game is going to be the game. It's going to be some good stuff. It's going to be some bad stuff. A lot of the stuff is beyond our control, simply because they have to have certain, how do I say this, certain governing bodies that, things that regulate the game and regulate your experience when you play. So it can't just be all of one thing. But the closer we get to those things kind of seeming like a reality, meaning resulting in the gameplay. So like I said, when you push a button, even if I jump early for a pick and I jump early and I misplay the ball and the guy catches the touchdown behind me, I can complain and bitch and moan to myself. Yeah. But the key is, I know that I did it. You know what I mean? I know I made a mistake. I have to be better with my timing at that point. And there are certain points of the game that a lot of people, guys may or may not know, the game, it actually does boil down to just that. It's like, how precise are you at the time with the reaction of what you're trying to get to happen at that point. So even like I said, when you SWAT, there's a way to SWAT at certain points in time that's going to give you the best SWAT for the situation. And so you have to think about that. And so the game itself revolves around that very thing. However, the nuances of the game and the obstacles that they put in front of us sometimes, like with the college game, I can understand the crowd noise and all that stuff with the college game. I'm gonna actually get that home field advantage. That'll make more sense with the college game than it does in Madden, because in Madden it just seems like, okay, you have the momentum, they have the momentum, you have the momentum, whatever, and then at the time the dumbest stuff on earth happens. And I'm sure that's gonna happen in the college game too. It's just the way it is. But like I said, at least in the college game, it'll make more sense with the different thresholds of the players. So you have I expect the top 5 receiver, to make a play over the 93rd ranked corner. I expect that. to happen. It's just that there's never any really rhyme or reason to this stuff when some of this stuff happens, like you saw in the first clip. The ball just goes right through my man's hands, right through his chest and neck. Technically he should be, dead by now. But yeah, I digress. But it's like those things are the things that in these years past that they expect us to be able to tolerate, and that makes sense. And so no, at least I don't tolerate it. I hate it. But if it makes sense, then it's a little bit easier to deal with. In terms of give us some feedback. Let the guy know, hey, okay, you went for the pick too early, or you went for took the wrong angle, whatever the case may be. But I know that's hard to do when the AI does it, probably most of the time, in certain situations, especially, those pursuit angles. The pursuit angles, they're not going to be good early, fellas. So just already kind of put that into your head that you're going to have to work on your tackling. You're going to have to work on your tackling techniques. You're going to have to understand what you should be doing when you click to a guy to try to put him in a position to make the tackle. Because I'm telling you, this year, it's going to be the AI. In every year, the AI has been like kind of easy to fake out. But this year, because of the responsiveness, that they've invested into the left thumbstick, it's going to be a little bit different, because now guys are really going to be able to make moves, little subtle moves that, will kind of get them free and get them more space to either cut up the field or buy time to get more yards, or whatever the case may be. And that's in the pocket as well. And so it's going to be a lot of stuff to get used to. One area I do think that we're going to take a step backwards, I think, but I think it's for the betterment of the game, because I hate when I see like guys running all over the field and they're able to run 10 yards this way, 20 yards that way, and then 32 yards back the other way, and still get there in time enough, to guard the guy on the simple dig route coming from the other side. And so it's just, yeah, they have to take a step back in that area. And so I think the pure user, just the guy that you control when the ball is snapped, and the guy that you try to funnel, you're funneling all your routes inside, the guy you're trying to cut off the inside routes with, that guy. I don't think we're going to be able to cover as much ground as we're used to. And like I said, that's not a bad thing. It will help the fact that the pass rush I think the pass rush will be there. And so as long as there's a balance between the coverage and the pass rush, then defensively I'll never have a problem, as long as it's just not some silly stuff that you can do that, automatically glitches out everything, like the RPOs and all that kind of stuff. The RPOs still will be, they'll still be in fashion. Trust me when I tell you, they will be there. Now it will be, I think it'll be a little bit more of a risk involved with it this year, because I think that there are or will be defenses that you can call that will, kind of put that pass in harm's way. So that'll remain to be seen. But man, yes, y'all go over to the new Coach DC 404 College CFB Elite channel. Hit me up, man. It's your boy Coach. I'm out.